A massive world, plenty of dangerous enemies, and a studio with a lot to prove. Hello friends, it's Kodiak here, one half of the team behind Legion Gaming, and it's time to take a hard look at Amazon Game Studios' upcoming MMORPG to break down what awaits us in the world of Aeternum. Strap yourself in and get ready to face the dangers of New World. World building is arguably one of the most important things to get right from the very beginning in an MMO. But how exactly does New World stack up from what we know so far? The island of Aeternum is made up of 12 distinct territories, most being claimable by players, while some are not. Together with Livid, we spent about 30 to 40 hours exploring Aeternum during the density test, and while we can't show you any of that footage, we can paint the world with a broad brush. Each area is unique, visually stunning, and diverse in its offerings, which is essential to further development of your claimed territories. As you're exploring the world, you're going to encounter numerous types of enemies, each one belonging to one of the 4 core NPC factions. Each of these has a reason to be on Aeternum, some more mysterious than others, but all equally deadly. First up, we have the Lost. What good is any MMO without having a staple undead faction? In New World, these are not in short supply. As we mentioned earlier, life on Aeternum is eternal, but this isn't necessarily a positive thing. The Lost are soulless wretches bound to the island itself and stuck in a half-death sort of state. We've seen them occupying numerous locations in Aeternum, but one that is distinctly recognizable are the washed-up ships along the Cutlass Keys in the south, possibly one of the first locations we'll meet these wayward souls. As we venture further inland, nature will begin to take notice of our presence and react accordingly. The second faction that have their sights set on us is the Angry Earth, consisting of wolves, bears, dryads, and hulking constructs made from the earth itself. These are the embodiment of the pure and natural powers of the island, essentially functioning as Aeternum's defense system. It sees all other beings as an infection, opting to fight back against those who seek to defile and corrupt the land they call home. Since they are beings of Azoth itself, they seek to imitate the form of humans and wildlife alike, sometimes going beyond what is recognizable and becoming monstrosities. We've also seen what are referred to as Guardians, large, spirit-like creatures that show the raw power of Azoth. These are assumed to be large PvE world enemies that have ties to the Ancients themselves. But who exactly are the Ancients? Believed to be the original civilizations that occupied Aeternum, they learned to harvest the true power of Azoth. What exactly happened to them? Nobody knows, as they have all but vanished without reason. But their creations dot the landscape, waiting for those who seek to unravel the mystery. We've seen things like Tomb Guardians and skeletons actively occupying these ruins, trying to stop the players from learning more. There is one other faction that we've mentioned before in passing that takes up the 4th spot on this list, but don't let the position fool you. The Corrupted, as they're known, pose the biggest threat to both you as a player and the island inhabitants alike. The Corrupted are former adventurers possessed and tainted by greed, wielding otherworldly powers while depriving them of their free will. They primarily reside in large fortresses and encampments all throughout the north, a region off limits to player ownership, but sure to contain valuable loot for those daring to take the adventure. However, the Corrupted are not restricted to the north. They seek to spread their influence and infection further and further south, hoping to consume the island. They notice players getting stronger and claiming territory, and as a result, the corruption will attempt to spread in order to take that power and territory for itself. The Corrupted seek to stain and dominate Aeternum with their vile presence, taking what was once serene and peaceful and twisting it to their will. They dynamically interact with the world by ripping open the ground and flooding areas with corrupted creatures and structures. The very air turns to thick black smokes, and all is illuminated by an evil red glow, pulsating with an unearthly light. These are known as Corrupted Breaches. Once players have established safe haven within settlements and forts, the Corrupted take notice. Within the territories, Corrupted Breaches will begin to emerge, hindering travel and reducing resource gathering the longer they're left open to fester and grow. Guarding these breaches are the Acolytes of Corruption, channeling the dark, forbidden forces of corruption to summon dread portals and large monoliths that form the heart of Corrupted Breaches. In order to destroy these abominations, you must clear the land of the monstrosities they summon to challenge you. If you manage to clear out the initial threat, that is only half the requirement to closing these breaches. Players will also need to break an Azoth-infused staff to seal off the breach. Doing so will cleanse the land of this dangerous threat, but also reward players with unique resources found nowhere else on Aeternum. The Corrupted won't be stopped for long, however. New breaches will constantly open and grow in strength as the players get stronger. Your map will also update in real time, showing territories affected by corruption and providing indicators of which types of corrupted breaches are in the territory. Not all corrupted breaches are created equal. They come in varying degrees of difficulty, size, and enemy defenders. Some corrupted breaches can be managed by a single player, while others will require groups of skilled combatants to complete. Make sure you prepare for the upcoming battle by crafting the required Azoth staff and potions to protect you from the corruption. Some of the various corrupted breaches that we know of so far are things like the Corrupted Monolith, where a group of fanatical zealots unearth a towering structure and empower it to rapidly spread corruption. Other forms like corrupted portals are opened by acolytes that allow the corruption to bring in armies into your territory. Infested groves come about when corrupted Azoth pools beneath the land and splits the ground wide open, giving rise to a twisted monstrosity. And the festering hives, essentially massive corrupted birthing chambers that empower the corrupted spawn emerging from within its walls. It's up to you as a player how you choose to face these threats in Aeternum. Do you sit behind your fort walls and wait for the fight to come to you, or do you charge headlong into a battle and proactively take back the land? That's the beauty of New World. It's up to you. We hope this video helped you better understand the world of Aeternum. If you enjoy our New World content, buckle up and hit that subscribe button, because the preview event is almost here and Livid and myself will be diving headfirst into the world and bringing you all new content. If you're interested in joining the Legion Gaming Company in New World, hop into our Discord and say hi. We're not sure what the future holds for this game, but we know it's better with friends, so join our community of over 5,000 members as we take on new challenges together. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.